Now, if you go to Ezekiel chapter 1, it gives you identification of the space shuttle on its maiden flight as it soared into outer space. By the vehicle not having enough fuel to take it out there, it was created and manufactured a two-stage vehicle where it would have to use two solid fuel booster rockets in order to take its service station into outer space, a near outer space, which was the external fuel tank. And while the vehicle ride piggyback upon the fuel station, when it burned all the fuel almost out of it, it dropped the fuel in the Indian Ocean after it had left the United States of America. This shows you that these things was created and manufactured by God from the foundation of the world, testing the hearts and the minds of men and their transgression. This is what God has spoken to us concerning this matter from the foundation of the earth. But men who proclaim they are ministers of God, preach lies and not the truth, they wouldn't see these things. So God spoke of this space shell using the symbol of the man, the lion, and the eagle. Ox became a secondary symbol. Man was a navigator of the vehicle before on his maiden flight out into outer space, taking parts of the space station, creating a habitat for man to live in. So as it went to and fro, it had one purpose only, and that purpose only was the mindset of the Gentiles, to cause the Gentiles to rule. It didn't matter who else went up on the brink of the earth in this vehicle and on this space station. It was created for the Gentiles to have a place to rule the earth from up above as if they was God. You can see these things in the revelation of the space shuttle. The eagle was the space shuttle. Where you see the eagle was the space shuttle. Now, you go to Revelation chapter 10, where God blew up the space shuttle over Texas after the invasion of Iraq. You see the man, the lion, and the eagle. But the man was the navigator of the vehicle, was the pilot. The lion was the man who had a sinister mindset, who became the Antichrist, who was a military person. The lion was. But he always took the man with him who was the original navigator with him. And the lion, the eagle was always the space shuttle. Just as the bird, the eagle dominates any bird in flight, this vehicle dominates any runway aircraft in flight. Now, so these are the parts you got to go to. Number 9, Ezekiel number 9, part 9, is where they knocked down the Trade Center. They called them to Armageddon to fight in the war that God sent. He told them to call Jesus, to call every man with his destroying weapon, and mark everyone who's supposed to be killed and who's supposed to remain alive. And this is the way God called them to Armageddon, because they became a people hasten like beasts of prey, hasten to eat, because of their self-will and self-righteousness. Now, Revelation chapter 4 became the part where Jesus got victory over the space shuttle. This is where we are in Bible prophecy. This is where we are going to at the near the end. In other words, before the prophecy of the fulfillment of the space shuttle is complete, God would have gotten victory over the United States of America and the Antichrist. Why did I say this? Chapter 3 tells you about, Ezekiel chapter 3, tells you about the prophet during the range of the space shuttle. It said, moreover he said unto me, it's Ezekiel chapter 3, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. He was talking to me in today's prophecy. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that road. That's meaning go into the Bible, digest the substance of the Bible, and bring it out and speak to the peoples of the world. Cause thy belly to eat, fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. This is the script come out of the Bible that I have to speak to Israel. For thou art not sent to a people of strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not too many peoples of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have listened unto thee. Excuse me. Got a brand new Bible here the other day. But the house of Israel will not listen unto thee, for they will not listen unto me. For all the house of Israel are impotent and hard-headed. Behold, I have made thy face a strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. And an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Moreover he said unto me, Son of man, all my word that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, and hear with thy ears. And go get thee to them of the captives unto the children of thy peoples, and speak unto them, tell them, thus said the Lord God. In other words, in these appointed time, and these are my people, because I was born by the spirit of Moses, living by the seed of Abraham, the other Levite, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. Then the Spirit took me up, and I heard behind me a voice of a great rushing, saying, Blessed be the glory of the Lord in his place. I heard also the noise of the wings of the living creature that touch one another, and the noise of the wheels over against them, and a noise of a great rush. Okay, the space shuttle was never created and manufactured during the time of Daniel, neither Ezekiel. It came to pass that the real dynamic of the spacecraft was manufactured during the time of my rebirth here in this point in time of World War III. And this is what he was telling me, because they hadn't transgressed the law of Moses and went to a democratized system. So the Spirit lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness in the heart of my spirit. But the hand of the Lord was strong upon me. Then I came to them of the captive of Tel Aviv, that dwelt by the river of Chebar. And I sat where they sat, and remained there astonished among them 7 days. And it came to pass at the end of the 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words of my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wickedness way, to save his life, and the same